Hi, my name is Emily Harvey, and I'm a speech-language pathologist, and I'm here today to talk about how to model on AAC for your child. So, this is an example of an AAC device. AAC stands for Augmentative and Alternative Communication. It's another form of communication that can be a great support for some language learners. If your child is learning to communicate with AAC, one of the most powerful things that you can do is model language for them in natural ways throughout the day. Today, I'll walk you through some simple, effective strategies to help your child grow their language skills using AAC. So first, what is AAC modeling? AAC modeling simply means using your child's AAC device to show them how they can be communicating with it. Just like children learn spoken language by hearing the language around them being used, AAC users learn to use their AAC device by seeing others use their AAC system. The more they see language modeled, the more they understand how they can use the AAC device to express themselves. Before we dive into modeling strategies, let's talk about access. For your child to learn language through AAC, they need to have their device with them as much as possible. Think of it like spoken language. You wouldn't expect a child to talk or to learn a new language if they only heard it for an hour a day, for example. The same is true for AAC. Try to keep their device nearby through daily activities. Whether they're playing, eating, or riding in the car, having their AAC system accessible makes it easier for you to model and for them to use it when they're ready. If it's not within reach, your child won't be able to use it when they need it. Our first strategy is modeling during everyday routines. One of the easiest ways to model AAC is by incorporating it throughout your daily routines. You don't have to set aside a special AAC time, just naturally do it as you go throughout your day. Here are a few examples. During mealtime, you might model words like eat, more, yummy.
More.
While your child is getting dressed in the morning, you might model shirt, on, help. At playtime, model words related to their interests or what they're doing. Like, this is fun, go, cars, fast. As you can tell from those examples, it's okay if you're not modeling full sentences, especially to start with. Instead of feeling pressured to model every word in a sentence, just focus on a key word or two that's relevant to the moment. For example, if you're playing with bubbles, just say, bubbles, more. You don't need to focus right away on making a full sentence like, I want more bubbles right now, please. Just stick with the keywords to begin. I'll show an example of what I model on an AAC device for a kid during the routine of putting on their shoes at the end of their speech therapy session. This app is called Text Chat with Word Power, and I'm going to demonstrate how I would model on this during a routine. So at the end of a speech therapy session, I might say,
I'm all done.
I'm all done.
Let's go.
Let's go. Time for shoes.
Shoes.
All right, time to go.
Goodbye.
Our next strategy is modeling without expectation. It's important to remember that modeling doesn't mean making your child copy you. Just like young children hear spoken language for months before they even say their first word, AAC users need time to see and hear their AAC device in action before they start to use it themselves. There's no need to model a word on the AAC device and then say to your child, now you do it. Or if they ask for something in a nonverbal way, making them say it on their AAC device instead. Or worse, taking their hand with yours and making them touch the buttons that you want them to press. Right now, just model and let them take the lead when they're ready. The goal is to show them how the AAC system can be used, not to test them on it. I'll show an example of me modeling without expectation with one of my clients, and I'll talk you through it. As you can see here, I'm with a child who is an AAC user. He is playing a game on a tablet, and I'm modeling on an AAC device for him. While I have the AAC device in his reach as much as possible so that he can use it if he chooses to, I'm not making him use it. Rather, I'm modeling words that go along with what he is doing on the game, showing him the language that can be used. The last strategy that we're going to talk about today is don't be afraid to personalize your child's AAC device. Every child is different, and their AAC system should reflect their own interests and communication needs. If your child has a favorite toy, food, character, TV show, anything, we want to make sure that those words are available to them on their AAC device. Personalizing their device makes it interesting and engaging for the child. Now I'll show you some examples of some pages that have been highly customized for a child based on their unique interests. So here's another example of a child's AAC page that is customized based on their interests. So this app is called LAMP, Words for Life, and some of their main interests are Sesame Street, and they have a whole page with all the different Sesame Street characters.
Cookie Monster.
And their other main interest is sea animals. There's so many different kinds of animals that they've learned about from different videos. A lot of animals that I don't even personally know about, like a giraffe fish or a guitar fish. So don't be afraid to really personalize it based on what your child likes. Building on this, use your child's AAC and model on the AAC during activities and events that are motivating to your child. If your child loves sea animals, for example, you want to make sure that you have all the relevant vocabulary that they might be interested in and related actions and other words that go along with them. You might take their AAC device and model while they're playing with ocean animals, or you're reading a book about marine life, or you take them on a trip to the aquarium. Take the opportunity to model words like fish, swim, big shark on their AAC device. By incorporating AAC into their passions, they'll see it as a valuable tool for expressing themselves. If you're unsure about how to add words or customize their AAC system, don't worry. Just ask your child's speech therapist and we'll be happy to help. We want to make sure your child's device grows with them and supports their way of communicating. So to sum up, modeling AAC is one of the best ways to support your child's communication journey. By keeping their device accessible, modeling it during everyday activities, focusing on keywords, modeling without expectation, and personalizing their device, you can help set them up for success. You're helping them build language skills in a natural, stress-free way. I hope this video has been helpful, and if you have any questions about modeling or customizing your child's AAC device, ask your child's speech therapist and we'll be happy to help. Thank you so much. Bye.